Well, hi there, this is BT, and here we are again, getting ready for the TastyCups Doom Edition number 7, which will be happening on May 30th at 3 PM Central Standard Time, also known as 8 PM GMT. You know how it goes. You sign up, you fight a bunch of people, and hopefully you win some matches. As usual, there's a cash prize, but it will take a lot to get there, I promise. The event will be hosted by the one and only Jihar at TastySpleenTV. So why don't you join us, play some matches, or watch the show? For now, I leave you watching from the TastyCups Doom Edition number 4, the lower bracket final, between Pikawa and Proteh.
Man, it's like you're so excited.
Prepare to fight!
Prepare to fight! Oh, that's so good. Yeah, alright, here we go. And yeah, I won't hear anybody say anything bad about polygonal explosions. They're so good. Alright, so looks like we're going to be back on Blood Run. And is this true? Is Pikawa going to be sticking out with Terminator? There's been relatively little in terms of like meme characters this tournament. But a lot of just like classy fights. But yeah, Nyx versus Terminator. We got Proteh up first as that Nyx, and this time he's not losing out on that Mega. He's got a better spawn for it this time. I'm not sure what the plan was with those pop rockets. And the first frag is a telefrag. Nicely done. That, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Alright, so next Mega's coming up soon. Pikawa knows it, but I'm not sure there's a lot he can do about it right now. Maybe he can get a Tri-Bolt and throw some bolts down here, but he's pretty weak. Still wants a rocket launcher. There's the RJ from Proteh. That's going to give him control of the heavy as well. Alright, so Proteh now going quiet. It's like there's not a whole lot to play for on the map. He's got rails, LG, rockets, everything he needs. Just wants to track Pikawa's movements now and start pinging him with these rails. Pikawa still hasn't managed to take away... Okay, he's got a railgun now. Making good use of it. There's no LG just yet. But here comes another drop for the Mega. Pikawa is nowhere to be found. And this is actually Proteh losing track of Pikawa just for the moment. But he's going to hear him back in the recovery room. Can take away that heavy. Nice rail from Pikawa. He's taken a lot of hits here, and he's down a frag, but he's doing everything he should. Knowing that a Nyx can't hold onto a stack like that for very long. Just like, yep, get in the shots, force the Ghost Walk. And yeah, the pop rockets are such a great way to do that. And this should allow Pikawa to move in on this Mega. He's there. He's putting down one more rail before he actually gets the pickup itself. So with the final second to the heavy, Pikawa should be in a good spot for it. Yep, it's backing off to it now. Perfectly played by Pikawa. Really well done. But Proteh's going to have his ability up a little bit sooner. He might be able to use this a little bit aggressively. But he doesn't want to eat any more rails. He has no armor to speak of up until that's small. But there's Mega. Proteh's going to hear the pickup. But he can't avoid picking up the shotgun, so that's going to give his position away to Pikawa. Really good Tri-Bolt. Really good rail. Is that enough to push in here for the armor? A little bit of a mistimed play there with the pop rocket. They're both going to be taking a ton of damage. If Pikawa had delayed that a little bit more. Well, that's a tough call. Still 1 frag to 0. Proteh's favor, but there's Mega taken again. Pikawa's still kind of hanging out before committing to the teleporter. 6 seconds heavy. I'm not sure what Proteh can do about it this time. He's got 5 rails, but he's going to see Pikawa over by the TP. So he knows that he can get here, but Pikawa actually comes over to the small armor. Proteh wasn't expecting it. That left the heavy up for a couple seconds. And now Pika should have the pickup. No, he's down below. So if he's going to pick it up at all, it's just going to be a couple seconds before the Mega. Exactly what he wanted. And he's putting a ton of pressure on it. But what? He left? Why did he leave? Yo, everything was going according to plan. Then he forgot the plan. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure how costly that'll be, especially if Pikawa hits this next rail, but that was about to be Pikawa in total dominance. Really good damage out of the nail gun. Ghost Walk to deny the pop rocket. And just, yeah, barreling on forward with the nail gun to finish him off. Yeah, that could have gone so differently if Pikawa had picked up that Mega. But Proteh doesn't have a rail here. Pika was finally starting to miss. Yeah, pick it up. Pick it up. All right, fine. Fine. Alright, so now they can at least start trading shots here. But again, it's dangerous for Proteh. He really can't afford to take a whole lot. Alright, so Proteh will be meeting him outside of the TP. Thankfully, he doesn't take that rail to the face. We've got traded items. Proteh going a little bit quiet. Gonna hear the weapon switch. Doesn't want to pick up the shotgun. I mean, he's already got it, so. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Is one rail enough to really justify that play? Well, he's going to be on the armor now. If Picabo wants it, he's going to have to, yeah, RJ for it. Here comes the pop rockets. 26 health, not enough. Yeah, those two abilities play out very interestingly in terms of which one baits out the other. They've got similar cooldowns.
It's one of those things, though, that if you're Nyx, which do you feel is, like, if you use the rockets, you're like, meh, I still got a bunch of armor, I still got a bunch of health because I'm the fatter character. Where Nyx, like, I really need to use this and either run away or be really careful with it.
Yeah, and so far we've seen a lot of Proteh popping it early in order to, like, sit on an armor or a mega, which makes his own positioning a little bit more predictable. So Pika was starting to clue in on that. And now he's starting to steal away some items as a result. 2-2, all tied up. And yeah, his rail is still super consistent here. Good fadeaway nail. I mean, the last frag Proteh made was because, yeah, Pico had popped his rockets a little bit early, and Proteh could go for an aggressive ghost walk. But now Proteh doesn't really have the stack to justify that. It's going to be another rail or rocket direct hit before he can really go in for that. These nails are nice.
Oh, God, yeah.
If he had hit that rail, that would have been so much more worth it. But Pika was still looking good here. Going to be heard down below. Good hits with the tribal. And right through the teleporter. That's going to pretty much deny Pikawa from doing too much on this heavy. But Proteh doesn't really have the timing on it. He leaves early. Yeah, he's got to be frustrated. Finally sees that it spawned back up. But if Pika was coming around the corner, it could be bad. No, he's not there at all. Okay. That's going to leave Mega up. And Pika was just baiting the Mega. Okay. That doesn't really give Pika a whole lot, but as you can see, their stacks are still kind of close to each other. But Proteh's overstacks could be rotting away down to that 100. 3 minutes left to go, still only 2-2. Oh my god, almost a perfect rocket. He was looking for that rail too. Didn't quite commit to the shot though, not sure why. But he's looking pretty aggressive here. Down this corner again, he can ghost walk it well. He can ghost walk it well. Oh, what? What? What was that? He like got popped up and Pika was like, I have no idea which way it went. Did he just hit that rail? Really? Wow. Nice shot. Oh, that went so poorly for Pika and I'm not sure why. Like, I thought Proteh was going to win that fight anyway, but not like that. Nice rails. Yeah, Pika was looking a little bit frustrated here. 8 seconds until he gets his rockets back. Oh, nice rocket.
Goodness.
At least it's a trade between the Mega and the Heavy. But Pika's got to realize he's got to bait out the Ghost Walk first. Like, this is not the place to use it. Didn't blow his load that time, at least. Just needs one good hit to force a Ghost Walk. Hey, Uplink, thanks for the bits. Oh, jeez. Great rail. I mean, that wasn't really the time, nor the place. There's a time and a place for everything. And that wasn't it, Pikawa.
Seeing this time is now starting to work against Pikawa, because it's like Proteh can just be like, oh, I'm going to run away. I can run away.
Like, if he could pop the rockets knowing that, alright, when he comes out of Ghost Walk, I'll still have a stack advantage and be able to force the fight. That's one thing, but didn't have it at that spot.
Yep.
Neither of those was true.
This is the beginning of the end right here. Like, it was so close for what, 80% of the map.
Yeah.
1 minute warning.
This last 2 minutes is just completely. It was that pop-up right
my
here at
God.
that rocket. That the Knicks got popped up on the other side, and Pikawa lost track, and then that was it.
I mean, I thought that was gonna be another like ghost walk into nail gun kind of brag. Oof. All right, pulling it together, but yeah, only 30 seconds. There's just no time for this, and he's having to wait out for the heavy himself. And unlike Nyx, he can't very cleanly get back up there. He's gonna have to go the long and slow way. Alright, cool. Oh, got all excited when he heard that drop. But Proteh went right back up the jump pad. Lots of splash damage here, just fading away. Oof. And yeah, shotguns have to be respected in QCDE. Nice rocket. But with 4 seconds left, it's going to be 8-4. Proteh taking the first map in the lower bracket final. And yeah, I think I did the last event without this announcer, and I regret it. It's the best announcer. Jeez. Alright, so we're going to be going into the next map as I crash on out. I mean, that was like 2-2 for such a long time. Alright, there's going to be one more here. Spud Hunter, how you doing, first of all? Good.
Oh my good,
Morning.
Spuddy! I was gonna say, how...
Yeah.
It's how early there?
But there is a frag limit. It's 20 instead of 3.
Vote now.
Well, actually, yeah. Alright, so we're going to be going over to map Due. As soon as these guys voted up.
Doist.
As soon as they just like voted up. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to crash again. Awesome. And I'm like minimizing cam time because I'm still recovering from this damn head cold. It's not like I actually have leprosy, but it's like...
And then you're gonna go out tonight.
Sniffy.
Yep.
Yeah, I really...
Yep.
I don't want to...
You're gonna go out tonight, party it up, have some brew. Just drink some whiskey.
Yeah, whiskey
it'll
is going to be my savior for sure.
Just drink it.
Alright, here we go.
Spud's always got whiskey.
I could bring some Shubrovka tonight. That might work out. Alright, but here we are in Lost World. We're about to find our purpose in life. As we've got Pikawa down 1 map to Proteh.
Question is Sarge going to be able to do it?
Sarge can really extend how long it takes for Proteh to get the Ghost Walk back up, and yeah, being able to steal away time shards and lots of armor. That's nice. It's not a whole lot to steal on this map. I don't know. He might be thinking something, but I'm not sure what it is he is thinking. But there's Proteh taking away heavy. Really late item pickups here. Like, yeah, they're both like, really? That's up? Alright, cool. Both of these items for me? Meanwhile, Pika was taking, like, nothing. He's got LG and rockets. Yeah, I like that Nyx can, like, get up on that big hourglass little platform. It's kind of cheeky. And yeah, Proteh's just gonna, like, start rinsing and repeating. Like, alright, fine, I guess I'll take heavy. Alright, fine, I guess I'll set up for Mega. But yeah, being really careful about entering this room. But yeah, no big deal taking away those 2 items for Proteh once again. He's even hanging out like, are you sure you don't want to have a fight here? It'd be totally okay if you did. Yeah, all free damage thanks to the machine gun. Does this version of the map have a HMG? It's got nails. I don't know if it has heavy. Yeah, another free armor. 4 seconds Mega. He's just like rotating these pretty much on time. It's like asking Pikawa to just show up. But Pikawa's just trying to spam in from above. Making it difficult, granted, for Proteh to get some more rocket ammo, but at will, he could just like kind of ghost walk it up. Yep, just like that. He's gonna go in for the telefrag. Doesn't quite make it. Only 8 damage on that rocket, but he's right back out in the mid. Heavy's about to come back up. Pika was getting pushed back towards it, but he just doesn't have the stack to justify going for it. There's the drop, there's the pickup, and the first frag from Proteh. And now he decides to try to get aggressive on the Mega? Alright, cool. Cool, man.
God, Quake Champions needs this map.
It's a great map.
Yeah, I've forgotten how fun Lost World is to watch.
Yeah. Especially when it doesn't have a railgun in it.
Yeah, Quake Champions needs more maps without rail.
Alright, I'm totally not looking at these neural upscale textures right now, but holy
Stop
shit.
looking at stop
Oh my god. Oh, it's so cool.
Follow the map. It's close. It's so
It is close, yeah. Oh my god, Grunt looks amazing. Alright. Proteh making good use of Shoddy here. I'm really going like, alright Pika, if you just want to stay mid-map and just quote-unquote control that the whole map, neat. Like, I'll take the back corners, I'll take the back hallways. At least Pika's got himself heavy and mega this time. Well, heavy at least. Ooh, and he's coming outside to go to mega? Why? But why though? Why are you here? And I'm sure that's what Proteh's asking as well. Like, this is not necessary. 50 health, back out in the mid, taking away a 25 before breaking back to the LG. Like, no frag from that, but certainly nullifying a lot of Pika's stack. And now there's no reason for Proteh to really leave until the next Mega, seeing if Pika wants to show up for that one too.
Oh gosh!
Yeah, nice drop, but he's mixing up his Mega timing for his armor timing. He thought they were taken at the same time. Spoilers, they weren't. So if he wants to wait here, it's going to be another 8 seconds. He's got Ghost Walk if things get too hairy. He's doing some decent damage here. Alright, so there's Heavy, yeah. Oh, but he misses the pickup itself. It's still going for this Mega that Pika's been leaving up for forever, but now Pika's got the pickup. He can go back into mid for the heavy armor pickup. Because he didn't hear the heavy get picked up. But did he assume that it got picked up anyway? Nobody's getting it. Alright, fine. I'm not bothered.
Mind games.
No. That's not what that is.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
There we go. But he left it up for so long that now, of course, there's like very tight timing between the two. Hi. Fancy meeting you here.
No.
Oh.
Oh
Wow.
man.
I'm just gonna mess up the timing again. 4 frags to 0. What an awkward Lost World so far. And usually when we say awkward Lost World, it's because of all the lava deaths, but none here so far. Gonna jinx it for sure. Oh, alright, that was clever. Just a quick TP out, back down again. Getting him on the board. He's at 200 health, going in for the rocket jump. Doesn't quite stick the landing though, and he's right back to where he started. No Mega Form and no hope to get out of there alive. 1 to 5. By the way, I don't think Dusk is getting mods. I don't think that's happening. I think
What's that?
I think all those people are young enough that when we asked for mods for Dusk, they thought we meant moderators. No, don't fall in the lava. All right, cool. Been saved. There's that little shelf there in this version. Oof. All right, so nil 5. I mean, Pikawa, like, the whole reason to play Sarge is to just go, like, crazy with armor. He's able to force the Ghost Walk, but just cannot refrain from killing himself. Down to -1, unfortunately.
So the question is, does Pikawa have an opportunity or even a chance to come back?
It's only 6 frags. He could maybe switch up champion, like, right now. Like, this next frag, making it an 8 frag gap, I would say definitely no. But if he switched after that last frag, then yeah, maybe. Like Terminator, yeah, he kind of had something figured out with Terminator in Blood Run. I'm not sure what he thought he had figured out here in Lost World, because as soon as the map started up, it's like, all right, Pikawa, go get all the armor, just steal everything. And he didn't do that for like 3 whole minutes. He didn't get like any armor. And like all the armor's so spread out in this map too.
Oh gosh. Yeah, see that's just feels bad, man.
But it looks like Proteh certainly got things figured out. I mean, he's been able to play a really fast game when necessary, but he's more than happy to go super slow. And the fact is, with both like Blood Run and Lost World, both of them can go incredibly slow. That's what I always liked about Blood Run in, well, Quake Live, really, is that it did play like super cranial. Like in Quake World, it could just be like a bit of a spammy map because of all the mid-map spawns. It didn't really get a whole lot of love in Quake 2. And then Quake 3, Quake Live, it's really where the map kind of came into its own. Like, Blood Run, Quake World, TDM is certainly one of the best, and it's still like one of the big 5 in Duel, but so much of that map is like P-Trip in Quake 2, where it's like all spawn frags. But in Quake Live, it was classy. And in Quake Champions, it's a little bit, you know, it's actually like one of the trashier maps in terms of just like intelligence of play. Because when you have like Ranger v Ranger, it gets like super messy so quickly, which is fun. It's great. It's not what you would call a gentleman's map. But here in QCDE, like so far it plays out that way. Like sure, you could get Ranger again, but there's so many other things that can happen.
So the question is, for these maps, is it better to have a spawn frag style map, or is it better to have like the? Do you see that just being kind of not the?
Well, abilities by themselves is kind of like deny spawn frags a lot, just because you know you don't want to be too close to somebody with an ability like that.
Well, we got the last minute here, and Proteh has got it firmly in his grasp. He's going to be going to the grand finals against Necro.
And he did it by keeping his head on straight. Like, there were so many situations here where it was like, all right, cool, I know you're probably up to something. I'm going to assume that you're up to something, even if you're not. I'm going to be a little bit surprised when you're not, but it's still going to work out well for me. The caution is well rewarded here. However, Necro is going to be his opponent. And, yeah. Necro is able to turn up the juice very effectively. This is already a big deal for Proteh. Because, yeah, he got knocked down to the lower bracket by Pikawa in a 2-1 series. So being able to 2-0 him in the LB is a pretty big deal.
But Pikawa still goes home with 3rd place, and that is cash in his pocket.
That is.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet just divvying out money. So if you're interested in making that prize pool a little bit bigger than $200, don't be afraid to donate below and add some more. The pocket lint, pocket change, pocket sand, it's all good. It all can be used. All these guys don't care what the amounts are, but we like to make it worth their while. We like to make it for something that they've been putting their entire afternoon into. Yeah. So, like I said, don't be afraid to throw some money our way, because again, it doesn't go to Jahar. It doesn't go to his beer fund. It doesn't go to his NyQuil fund. It goes right back to the players.
Yeah. I just need all the medicine in the world tonight. I might actually die. This could be the final Tasty Cup.